Now, you might not be able to tell, and I don't think I've ever talked about it on my channel before, but I really do enjoy the Telltale games. I've been playing The Walking Dead especially since Season 1. I love the characters in that game, and while I've given up on the show, mostly because baseball bats are freaking stupid and I hate them now, I still really enjoy the video game series. I love Clementine as a character, and Telltale's formula as a whole does intrigue me, and I played the other games such as the Game of Thrones series and a couple others as well. However, I am getting a little bit annoyed at the newest season of The Walking Dead so far, the video game series, not the TV show. I'm annoyed at the TV show too, so I stopped watching it, but again, baseball bats, they're stupid. Anyways though, I've been playing through the newest season. They got 2 episodes out. I did them both last night, and they're a good length, and I kind of like the story and everything, and that's totally fine. But unfortunately, the entire thing kind of feels unpolished and a little bit messy, if I'm being entirely honest, and that's a little bit concerning because it feels like that since Telltale kind of revamped their entire game structures, you know, they debuted with The Walking Dead Season 1, with this whole new way of doing kind of point and click and story-driven adventure games, that they haven't really progressed, and in some ways have actually kind of regressed in certain areas with how they make these games. Now, I really love Season 1 of The Walking Dead, the video game, again, and unfortunately, it seems like they haven't really progressed past the jankiness that was still present in that game in the first season of it. I mean, when the game came out, it was really good looking and everything, but it definitely wasn't the best looking game on the market, and it felt a little bit janky when you were controlling it and other little things like that. It's the little things in the Telltale games that they've always kind of struggled with, certain animations, and, you know, when you turn around, your character looks a bit janky. Some background characters can look way out of focus as well, and unfortunately, it doesn't look like they've done a whole lot to update this in recent years, and in a lot of aspects, they've really gone backwards. I was playing through this new season of the game series, and it just didn't look that great at all. There was a lot of mudded out textures, a lot of janky looking things and animations and everything like that still present in the game. Hell, when there was a horde of zombies, they weren't all fully rendered. They were just, you know, almost like they had this weird resampling effect on them. They looked blurry in the background and everything. And to be honest, it looked very rushed. I think that's the best way to kind of describe it. Now, I know I'm not the first person to mention this. In fact, it's been something that I've heard other people talk about for a while, that it seems like Telltale is kind of getting too many series going at the same time, and they're just pumping these games out. They're rushing them. And when you do that, it ends up in a less quality product that is less engaging when you've got these little things in them that constantly takes you out of being immersed. I liken it, oddly enough, to a game like Skyrim. If I'm playing vanilla Skyrim, there's little things in that game where as soon as you get immersed, you know, some glitch will happen. A mammoth will fall out of the sky, and then you'll be like, oh, I'm playing a video game. I remember now. And there's little things like that in this new season of The Walking Dead that I haven't noticed quite as much in their other games so far, but it's becoming more and more apparent. In fact, there's a couple points in this season where there's even audio glitches where people would say the same thing, then sound like they're doing a double take of their lines. You know, it sounds like the voice actor redid their lines by half of it, or other things like that, and it really takes me out of the experience and comes off as sloppy. And I'm not just saying that because I don't like the game or anything. I really do still like the game, and I'm saying this because, well, it's important to me, you know? These are games that I really enjoy, and I want them to be the best they possibly can be. But right now, I really feel like they're putting too many eggs in too many different baskets rather than all into 1 or 2 baskets, and it's just making all their quality in general be a little bit lower than it was before. So, you know, instead of getting the rights to Minecraft and Guardians of the Galaxy and The Walking Dead and Game of Thrones and all these other series and video games and intellectual properties, stick to like 1 to 3 at the most, and then make a really good season of one of them, then move on to the next one and put all your effort into that one, then the next one. And I realize that maybe you're not making as much money doing that, but if you really care about making really good quality video games and improving them as time goes on, that's kind of what I would really like to see. What do you think about this? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. As always, I will go through there and I'll try to reply to as many people as I possibly can. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I'd be super appreciative. If you didn't, thumbs down button is there as well for you. Go nuts. I am PattyJack, and I will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day.